Turn 18. So if you remember videos from the previous turns, I said the dwelling would be absorbed or vassalized, become a vassal anyway, on turn 18, but on his turn, and so I had time to take it on my turn. So that's what I did, and it was made easier by the fact that xlnt put a lost soul here, which was concealed actually, and there was a cheetah here plus a concealed cadaver. So these units were able to join the fight. If he hadn't put the lost soul there, they would not have been able to join the fight, or at least I would have needed to build the road, but I'm not even sure with the road if I would have been able. Would have been 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 18. Yeah, actually they would have been able to join the fight, but I would have had to build, I know, 18 plus 6, 24, and no, they would not have been able. So thanks for moving your units here. Didn't check the fight yet. So it gave me 6 research points and 75 population. And I did 2 of the fight, so I got some nice population boost. And also now only 1 turn away from, instead of 2 turns, away from Essence Harvest. So next turn I will have Essence Harvest and will be pretty good against my opponents. So it's at plus 39 in terms of upkeep, 17 upkeep, so that's 1 lost soul at 10, and what can be 7, I don't know. Or maybe he has no lost soul. That's weird, because the cadavers cost 2 each. So yeah, nice combination on my side with the Storm Sisters healing the lost soul, and then Storm Sisters killing the enemy lost soul, and then killing the cheetah, which is quite easy because it has very low resistance, only 7 resistance because it's a Tigran, and I just have to finish the cadaver and I'm good. But the lost soul is going to respawn. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got the dwelling myself, and I am I am vassaling it because raising it for 2 turns would be a waste. It's very close to my homeland, but actually I guess xlnt is also very close to his lands. And absorbing it would be difficult to defend it, so then I regrouped my armies here without building a road. I had the option to build a road, but would not have been very useful for this turn, and would have destroyed the buffer area around the dwelling with the wetland and the forest. So it means if he wants to come, because it doesn't have forestry or wetland walking, so it means he needs many turns to come. And also it doesn't reveal that I have a builder here, and I decided to attack only with the minimum units I could to win the battle, so only these 5, which means it doesn't know the other units I have. So I've got these guys, including 4 concealed cadavers, so he knows about 1, but so he might come, and then I should be able to beat him 2 stacks versus 1, I think. So he probably summoned, no, maybe not, because it's already leveled up. So he has this lost soul here, and it was able to see my units there, and including my leader. So I had no big hesitation to do the fight inside his vision range. Ah shit, I forgot about the runestone. I wanted to take the runestone, but then I got carried by the wind and did the great farm and forgot about the runestone. Anyway, I could take it actually, but then I would forfeit my watchtower, which doesn't seems like a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's keep the runestone. I don't think he can take it anyway. So I was saying he saw me moving and doing the fight at the tomb. So I saw my spells and stuff, but anyway, I had seen my leader and hero already. So then I'm still not very clear where it comes from, but here we can see it did some road, so that was the builder probably that is now here building a fortress. It might have come from there. It didn't clear this side, doesn't seem to have cleared this side either. So I'm sending the Lost Soul here to check, and then I will continue scooting with this one. Actually, I could move. Continue scooting with this one later on. And so here the Lost Soul I had here maybe was not revealed, I don't know, but anyway it was still alive. And so I move like this and I can destroy his fortress, which is a bit funny. He probably didn't see me and just moved straight away from here or from there and didn't see me, I don't know. And he took the shrine to the Skull Lord, but it doesn't have the bonus on him, so I don't know what happened. But his units doesn't have the bonus of the shrine, so maybe he got attacked by some Romans, I don't know. Anyway, so here he has a cadaver, but not really interesting to kill it. Better to destroy the fortress. Bye bye. And then just move away. Yeah. Move away and stay concealed. And here there are some Haste Berries that he also took. So he maybe is coming from this area, maybe, I don't know. Then, so I did a tomb fight, which I'm going to show quickly, and then I did a great farm fight where I leveled up with my leader and hero and the troll also, who now has killing momentum, which is really great. At veteran, you have killing momentum. So he's unhappy with my alignment because he's dedicated to evil, and I'm neutral. But that's how things are. Sorry, Mr. Troll. So my leader, my hero leveled up to level 7, and as you know, I'm going to take Holy Champions, as I said in the previous videos, because it's just excellent versus undead. And that's it for now. I'm not taking healing because it would use the healing in auto combat and might expose his flank and stuff like this, so I don't want that. I think I already have enough healing like this, but even though actually I have some damage on my units, but should be enough. So when I face xlnt, I should put my leader on another stack and lead with Telnae and benefit from Holy Champion. So the 2 cadavers I got during the sites, this boar I got from the Great Farm, and I sent him here to check the river if there was a bridge or not, but there is no bridge. My leader also leveled up, and I'm not really sure what to take at this stage. At level 11 I can take Undying and Invoke Death, and so Undying is 8, I think, or 7, and Invoke Death is 5. So I think I'm keeping my points for this. And Greater Reanimator that might be good now because I've got this troll. But I mean, I'm in no hurry, and I will see. Undying would be very good, and Invoke Death to kill his hero and leader too. Then, so I built a builder at my throne, and I finished the road and moved in this direction. So soon I will have a second builder with me. Might be a surprise for xlnt. And now I'm doing a temple. One reason is obviously more mana. Second reason is to build directly my support units. And so here I'm doing the shrine as planned before. This site has quite tough defenders, but might do it next turn for the experience and stuff, but have to be careful, especially with, yeah, the giant is very, very nasty actually. Yeah, so I wanted to show the tomb fight, so let's go see it. So I actually lost one cavalry unicorn rider. I thought I had enough health points, but in the end I didn't. I knew I would be flanked, but so because there is Archon Caster, so it cost me on run 1 and it succeeded, so my leader was only at at 9 resistance, so I was cautious not to get killed with him from the elemental damage of, especially because I'm blight, I have blight weakness, so elemental damage of the 2 Reanimators here and there. So the idea was to let the Banshee phase on me and then kill it with my Theocrat, because I'm doing massive damage versus undead because of the spirit weakness, and I have Undead Slayer on my Theocrat. I didn't calculate very well actually. I thought if I am 4 X's from each other I'm fine versus the Banshee, but actually her range is 4 around her, so she put herself in the middle and she was able to do the Veil of Despair on 4 of my units, so that was bad positioning. Then so I blocked the Bone Collector, which is to say I put myself exactly at his range, was the only valid unit, so he attacked me on the Troll, which was okay because the Troll has regrowth, so he heals and does nice damage against the Bone Collector. So then, and here I also made a kind of mistake, but was a good idea in the end. Why I cannot see? So there is an Archon Archer here, and he shot the rider. So it means maybe it didn't move full movement points. The Archer, maybe it slowed down a bit. I'm not sure. And yeah, so now I kill the Banshee, and then I wanted to kill the Bone Collector, but not expose my leader. And because this guy was low on HP, so I decided to send the other one. But that meant I would be flanked by these 3 units, so it was dangerous. But I thought I had enough health points because it was almost full health. And I sent the other Unicorn Rider here to try to block the Reanimator, but didn't attack him to guard and be safe in terms of damage and not getting flanked. But actually the first Reanimator to attack me did some huge damage here 8-5. I'm not sure why actually, because after he did only 4-3, 4-2, but probably would have died anyway. So with my leader I raised the corpse because again I was quite concerned with the curse on me. Didn't want to die stupidly, so I stayed cautious and stayed behind all the time with my leader, and the only thing I could do was raise the corpse. Actually I could have used Rot, which would have just devastated them, but I wanted to keep the mana and keep the CP to Castellar's Soul, especially since I'm facing Reanimators, so they would just heal, would not be very useful to cast Rot on them. Yeah, so yeah, so this Reanimator moved away and finished my Unicorn Rider. I didn't check the HP, but even if this guy didn't kill him, the Archer would have killed him. So then I tried to kill the Reanimator with my leader, but failed because of fumble, because of very bad morale, because of despair and cost. Then what I wanted to do was to level up with Telnae during this fight. So I tried to keep some guys alive, like these two. And keep some experience counters for Telnae. But didn't work as I wanted. And I voluntarily put my troll in a way that he would be flanked, so that the caster would hit him and not the cadavers, and so that the cadavers can leave, and to avoid that they would move forward and try to kill my other units. So it worked, and because I've got regress, so it's not a big deal. Here I did something totally useless, I think, which was to use restore reanimate undead on the cadavers. I just had nothing else to do, so that's where I tried to not kill the caster, and I was hoping he would heal himself, but instead he attacked me. Something else to say is, so I lost living unit, which was the Unicorn Rider, and then because you've got chant of unlife, so I had to keep a unit all the time on his cadaver, which was his corpse, which was here, to avoid him spawning back and attacking me. So at the beginning I had the cadaver on him, and then the initiate, and I wanted also to hit the corpse with the cadaver, but Banshee didn't do it. If you hit the corpse, it cannot come back. So this guy does what I would expect him to do, which is to move back, then hit me, and this guy, instead of healing, attacked me, so I was killed. And the experience was lost for Telnae. So then I came back to get healed by my leader and finished the Archer with Telnae for the experience. But that was okay because I leveled up to level 7 at the Great Farm. So thanks for watching, see you next time to see the next moves of xlnt.